So Bayern Munich, they are maybe our top of all tops because they won their Bundesliga title for the 5th consecutive season. Welcome guys to Tops and Flops, and this is Young TV. I am Okun and I have Deju with me. Spurs are also in the mix, and Sunderland, for getting relegated, are part of our flops. So let's start off with our flops, Deji. Sunderland got relegated for the first time in 10 years. Now they say a cat has 9 lives. They are the Black Hats. 9 lives they do have, and the 10th occasion, the lives...
They needed one more life, definitely. It's been a very terrible season for Sunderland. From the start, they didn't look like they were going to avoid relegation. The Moyes talked about it just at the start of the season, that the fans should be looking to see the team battle relegation all season. I think it came to play in the end. Not enough quality players, the coaching wasn't up there as well, they didn't have enough goal scorers. Everything just didn't work right for Sunderland. I think good riddance to bad rubbish, Okun. Just about time Sunderland left the Premier League. They've been, below par all through last 4 or 5 seasons. Great escape after great escape. I think a well-deserved relegation finally. All
right, so English Championship, Sunderland for next season. Now the team that's going to play in the 2nd tier of Spanish football is Granada, DG. This team has not won a football game since March. Now they've lost 9 of their last 10 Spanish La Liga games.
Which is bad. It's the sort of form that gets you relegated. We saw Osasuna get relegated last weekend, and then, over the weekend as well, Granada just did likewise. Tony Adams was supposed to come in and, change something, be better. I don't know why Tony Adams was employed, but after 3 games in charge, but it's all over. They lost to Real Sociedad over the weekend, and Granada down.
Down they go. Fiorentina, luckily for them, there is no battling of relegation this season, but then they were beaten, DG, by a team who are almost down and maybe out Palermo, and they lost that one, talking about Fiorentina.
It was just Palermo's 2nd win in 2017. It tells you so much how bad Palermo are, but then it also tells you how Fiorentina didn't come to the party. Last weekend, they had that victory over Inter Milan, was great victory for them. Came back from goals down and then won that one 5-4 eventually. And they thought they would build on that, they'll keep on going, get a win over Palermo, keep on pushing for the Europa League, but then crumbled big time against Palermo. Like I said, you don't lose against Palermo. Fiorentina, well-deserved flops.
And Fiorentina have now lost twice in their last 3 Serie A games. Let's go to our tops, DJ. Let's start off with Bayern Munich, champions of the Bundesliga for the 5th straight season.
That's huge. It's really huge. Carlo Ancelotti's first title, at Bayern Munich. There were so many doubts. Would he win the title? Is he good when it comes to the league? And interestingly, it's been flipped. We thought he was going to go further in the Champions League. We thought he was going to do better in the Cup as well. He's out of those 2 competitions. But then I think some solace finally winning the league and wrapping it up early as well. Leipzig couldn't win their game of the weekend and was all for Bayern Munich, 6-0 against Wolfsburg. I think in the end, it may not be a successful season, but when you win stuff, you have to celebrate it.
Well, 2003, Bayern won the title at Wolfsburg. 2008, they won the title at Wolfsburg. And 2017, they won the title yet again at Wolfsburg. So
if you don't want them to win the title, relegate Wolfsburg.
All right, guys, let's talk about another team that makes it to our tops this week, DG. That's Tottenham Hotspur. For the first time since Arsene Wenger took charge at Arsenal, Spurs are going to be finishing ahead of Arsenal.
So Tottenham's Day cancelled for this year. So much has been said about how Spurs are chokers, the bottle up situations and all of that, but I think they showed something different against Arsenal, against their biggest rivals at home. They needed to react to Chelsea's win over Everton. I think they did it in style, dominated the game all through. Last couple of minutes, maybe Arsenal showed some glimpses, but then from the first half and then up until the goals came, you've got to give credit to Tottenham. They fought very hard. They showed that, I think they want to keep the title chase alive, and they want to make it as difficult as possible for Chelsea. They pushed Chelsea all the way, and credit to Spurs for that victory yesterday over Arsenal.
And that's the North London Derby in England. In Italy, we had the Rome Derby, and Lazio came out on top. They did 3-1 winners against Roma.
And they fought really hard, Okun. They fought really, really hard. They were playing against Roma side, good in form. Well, they had the draw. a few weeks back. But then they bounced back from that last Monday when they won 4-1
at Pescara.
At Pescara, and things are starting to look good again, especially after Juventus drew against Atalanta. You thought Roma would close up, make it a 6-point game again, going into the final 4 games. At least something to look up to. Like I said, even for neutrals. But then against Lazio, they crumbled. They didn't really come to the party. Credit to Lazio. Lazio were the better side. You've got to give them credit. They did everything right. Keita getting 2 goals in that one, Basta with the other. And it was just an almost perfect game for Lazio. Ocon takes them to 4th position. And maybe the Champions League is too far away, but then it's all but cements the Europa League spot for Lazio, and I think that's really huge for them.
Well, you can't enjoy this alone, guys. Always make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend, and also tell a family member to come to Toteringham TV and subscribe. Also, click on the subscribe button. Have a fantastic week ahead, guys.